Hey, yo, bro. Hey, honestly, yo, bro. Hey, bro, just leave, bro. Just leave. If you're going to kill your son, no, bro.
Oh, Greg, you will never see your son again.
Why? What did I do? I said let's do it.
Back to Bumpy. I swear to God, man. Oh, my granny, Greg. You let my granny. You did. No, Marcus. I promise you. Oh, my God. I swear to God, I don't know if you want to come on now. Nigga, I'm bust out of the mom, nigga. Oh, man. Come on now, man. Shut up, man. I'm sorry, bro. Oh, no, man. Oh, hell no. Oh, people. No. Come on, man. I'm going to prison.
Because the crime scene people are here. And you can see they got the yellow tape. This is the way she was. And cops is out here.
That was very bone chilling listening to that audio of this sister Latifah Brown. The story happened in January 2022 of her and her longtime boyfriend during an altercation, and she was shot to death, unfortunately. And then you also had the audio of the sister approaching the crime scene. They had everything all yellow taped off, and she was very distraught, and she was just describing what she was seeing at the time. By that time, the coroner had already taken Latifah away from the scene. This story is very disturbing, to say the least. As much as Latifah Brown's family wanted to tell her killer what they thought of him, they also needed to get across what he took away. The 31-year-old always wanted to be a mom, and when she had her miracle baby after 5 miscarriages, she lived for her son. The boy was 1 when his father, who was Brown's longtime boyfriend, fatally shot her in their St. Paul residence in January 2022. Now, Brown won't get to give her son a kiss on his first day of kindergarten or see the man he grows up to be, and the boy won't have his mother in his life. Brown's relatives said at Thursday's sentencing, "When he smiles, you see Latifah," said Latifah's sister. Yeah, because that little boy looked just like his mom, a spitting image. The boy, who is now 2, asked to see videos and photos of his mom. He waves toward the sky and blows kisses, saying, "Hi, Mama, I love you," she said. Man, that is heartbreaking right there. She said she fears the day that he'll be old enough to know his own father stole his mother. Mark Antonio Bell Jr., 36, apologized in court Thursday during his sentencing. He said what he did was a cowardly act and a mistake, and he acted in self-defense. I think that's bullshit. It wasn't no self-defense. He said he made a bad decision and wish he made a better one. He pleaded guilty to second-degree intentional murder, not premeditated, in September. But Brown's family emphasized that Bell could have walked away and left her alone. They addressed him in the courtroom, calling him a coward and a monster. And the 20-year sentence that Bell received, not nearly enough, Brown's relatives said. 20 years in prison. Early January 2022, after the couple walked home from a bar, Bell told police he grabbed one of Brown's guns and they argued. Why did he grab the gun? You arguing with a female or your wife or your girlfriend, and the first thing you think about is grabbing a gun instead of just walking out of the house and cooling off? Man, these dudes nowadays are so emotional. I can't stand it, man. He said Brown, who had a permit to carry a gun, pulled a gun on him, according to the criminal complaint. He said he heard Brown's gun click as she pointed it at him, and he fired the gun that he grabbed, pointed away from Brown. The complaint said he didn't think he struck Brown, but she fell, and he brought her outside to drive her to the hospital, he told police. Brown died at the scene in the North End. A neighbor provided police with a recording in which Brown and Bell could be heard in a loud, heated argument. That's the clip I played at the beginning of this video. According to the complaint, Brown repeatedly told Bell to get away from her. At one point, the neighbor yelled at Bell and said just to leave. After more arguing, Brown swore at Bell. A loud gunshot occurred, and Brown's voice is no longer heard. Buffy Brown said her sister and Bell were in a relationship for 11 years, and she told her that Bell abused her, but she couldn't convince her to leave. A lot of times, domestic violence victims, they said it takes like between 5 and 7 times of being abused for them to actually leave their abuser. I mean, when you're in love with somebody, it's not that easy just to turn it off. I mean, it's hard to realize sometimes, but love is a strong emotion, so it's not that easy to walk away. Brown reported to police in 2018 that Bell assaulted her and told her, "I am going to kill you and your sister one of these days," according to a police report. He was now charged with the city attorney's office saying that they had insufficient evidence. So it looks like he took a plea deal in this case, and they're saying most inmates in Minnesota serve 2/3 of their sentence in prison and remaining on supervised release, which means Bell could serve only 13 years in prison for killing a human being. Isn't that something? If the case had gone to trial, Bell's attorney could have argued self-defense, and he may have been found not guilty, most be said. There is no amount of time that I can give this man that would truly be justice. I beg to differ, and the family would too. Give his ass 30, 40 years, that would be sufficient. Now, the couple's son wasn't home when Brown was murdered. Bell's mother was taking care of her grandson that night. She had temporary custody of him since then. That's what I don't understand. It seems like most of the time, the woman's mother would take care of the child. But they're saying Brown's father and Buffy Brown, which is Latifah's sister, have filed court documents in response to her case saying they want custody. Under court order, they currently have visitation with the boy every other weekend for 3 hours. 3 hours? Come on, man. Yeah, this story is very sad and unfortunate. I think karma is what's going to get him in the end, since he only has to do like 13 years, possibly. So karma will deal with his ass. But rest in peace to Latifah Brown, and my condolences to the family. All right, talk to you guys later.